Albuquerque up to Seattle, and I got three very uh, serious speeding tickets.
Bill Gates, a biography and history. Early life and education. William Henry Gates III, better known as Bill Gates, was born on October 28, 1955, in Seattle, Washington. He was the second child of William H. Gates Sr., a prominent lawyer, and Mary Maxwell Gates, a businesswoman and philanthropist from an early age. Gates displayed a keen interest in technology and problem-solving, showing exceptional intelligence and a love for learning. Gates attended Lakeside School, an elite private institution in Seattle, where he was first introduced to computers in 8th grade. He got access to a General Electric GE computer and wrote his first software program, a tic-tac-toe game that allowed users to play against the computer. Recognizing his potential, the school allowed Gates and his close friend Paul Allen to experiment with computing. The two spent hours programming, often skipping classes to spend more time in the computer lab. His skills in programming grew rapidly. He and Allen even found a way to hack into the school's computer system, gaining extra time on the terminal instead of punishing them. The school encouraged their enthusiasm by allowing them to improve the system's security. This experience further fueled Gates's passion for technology. In 1973, initially intending to pursue a career in law. Following in his father's footsteps, however, his passion for software development overshadowed his legal studies. He spent much of his time in the university's computer lab experimenting with various programming projects. It was at Harvard that he developed an early version of the programming language BASIC for the Altair 8800. Realizing the enormous potential of software in the growing personal computer industry, Gates made the bold decision to drop out of Harvard in 1975 to start a company with Paul Allen, founding Microsoft in 1975. Gates and Allen co-founded Microsoft, a combination of microcomputer and software in Albuquerque, New Mexico. Their first major breakthrough came when they developed a version of the basic programming language for the Altair 8800, a project that caught the attention of computer hobbyists. Microsoft's big break arrived in 1980, when IBM, a leading computer manufacturer, approached the company to develop an operating system for its first personal computer. Gates and his team acquired an existing system, QDOS, Quick and Dirty Operating System, from another programmer, modified it, and rebranded it as MS-DOS, Microsoft Disk Operating System. The agreement with IBM allowed Microsoft to license MS-DOS to other manufacturers, leading to its widespread adoption. This strategy helped establish Microsoft as a dominant player in the software industry. In 1985, Microsoft launched Windows 1.0, a graphical user interface built on top of MS-DOS. Unlike DOS, which relied on command-line inputs, Windows used a visual display with icons and a mouse, making computers more accessible to non-technical users. This marked the beginning of the Windows era. Subsequent releases such as Windows 3.0 1990 and Windows 95 1995 rise to global dominance. By the mid-1990s, Microsoft had become the undisputed leader in the software industry. Windows 95, featuring a start menu and taskbar, became an instant success, selling millions of copies within weeks of its release. Around the same time, Microsoft introduced Internet Explorer, which quickly became the dominant web browser. Under Gates's leadership, Microsoft expanded into various software domains, including Microsoft Office 1989, a suite of productivity applications including Word, Excel, and PowerPoint, which became essential tools for businesses and individuals. Windows NT 1993, a more robust operating system designed for businesses and enterprises. Windows XP 2001, one of the most popular operating systems ever released, known for its stability and user-friendly interface. However, Microsoft's dominance also attracted legal scrutiny. In 1998, the U.S. Department of Justice filed an antitrust lawsuit against Microsoft, accusing the company of monopolistic practices, particularly for bundling Internet Explorer with Windows. The case led to a landmark legal battle that resulted in Microsoft being required to change some of its business practices. Despite the controversy, Microsoft continued to thrive. Gates's transition from CEO to philanthropist. In 2000, Bill Gates stepped down as CEO of Microsoft, handing over the role to Steve Ballmer, a longtime friend and Microsoft executive. Gates remained actively involved as chief software architect before gradually shifting his focus to philanthropy. In 2008, Gates transitioned to a part-time role at Microsoft to devote more time to the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation. The foundation focused on global health, education, and poverty alleviation. Some of its most significant initiatives include polio eradication, contributing billions to vaccination programs, helping to nearly eliminate polio worldwide. Malaria and HIV research and treatments to combat deadly diseases, particularly in developing countries. Education and technology, supporting schools, and providing digital learning tools to underprivileged communities. Gates' role in the modern tech landscape. Although he is no longer involved in Microsoft's daily operations, Gates remains a key figure in the technology industry. Beyond technology, Gates has become a leading advocate for global health and climate change solutions. During the COVID-19 pandemic, he actively promoted vaccine research and response efforts. His 2015 TEDx talk, where he warned of the risks of future pandemics, resurfaced and was widely shared as an example of his foresight. In 2021, Gates and Melinda announced their divorce after 27 years of marriage. Despite their separation, they pledged to continue their philanthropic work together. Legacy and influence. Bill Gates. His legacy is vast and multifaceted. He is credited with transforming the personal computing industry, making technology accessible to millions worldwide. His philanthropic efforts have saved countless lives, funding crucial research and humanitarian projects. Beyond business and charity, Gates has authored several books, including The Road Ahead, 1995, His Vision for the Future of Computing Business at the Speed of Thought, 1999, How to Avoid a Climate Disaster, 2021, Solutions to Tackle Climate Change. Gates. His impact extends beyond Microsoft, influencing entrepreneurship, innovation, and global development. He remains an icon of success, embodying both technological brilliance and a commitment to solving the world's toughest challenges. Conclusion. Bill Gates. His journey from a young computer enthusiast to one of the world's wealthiest and most influential figures is nothing short of extraordinary. As the co-founder of Microsoft, he revolutionized computing, shaping how billions interact with technology. His transition from tech mogul to philanthropist underscores his dedication to improving global health, education, and sustainability. While his business strategies have sparked controversy at times, his contributions to technology and humanity remain undeniable. Gates continues to inspire entrepreneurs, scientists, and changemakers worldwide. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. And for more motivational stories and inspiring biographies of world-famous personalities, make sure to subscribe Millionaire Dad so we can learn and grow together. See you in the next one.